transparent electromechanical retrofuturistic abomination is exactly something that I love, aka steampunk, which is the fundamental art design for Bioshock, Atomic Heart, Lies of P, Wolfenstein, you name it. However, this concept sparked in me way back in November when we were going through different DIY lamps randomly on stream, and
wait, the jar one looks, the jar one looks good.
this struck my eyes. You can use urine collection jugs.
Which one?
And that was it. That's how ideas are born, I guess. We keep stealing from each other's. That sounds so French. Artificial. I wrote it, never mind. So, as a professionally unprofessional dropout engineer, it didn't take me long to compile the Crackhead Plan. A plant shoved in a big glass jar with a bulb. No, that sounds so wrong. I am your nightmare, bro. Crane is dead. Well, no. I know, as insane as it sounds, the excitement was real, especially because of Atomic Heart had such.
Hey, don't play with your food.
Oh, my former.
One of these sort of abominations like transparent glass, plants, this art design overall, and that was it. So the first thing I needed was a plant inside a jar.
Got it.
I got a jar of dirt. And for the plant, I had jade. Jade pothos, Epiprenum aureum. That makes I'm not good at biology, by the way. Which I started to farm from last year. It was a different project, let me tell you. Code name Hanging Garden, like the DIY Hanging Garden of Babel. I didn't scrap it, but it was just too much work than I anticipated. Everything will be programmed through one control center. Water will go there and it'll be hanging. So then you have to drill outside, and it was a mess.
The only thing that's missing is green. I bought this. I never bought a plant in my life. And now we're gonna make the hanging garden of the Babylon. Missing grow grass.
Whoa, hey.
Maybe someday. And you only need water and a little sunlight to keep them alive, which is a W. Crane, what about the bulb? Well, I found this super common vintage LED Edison type bulb to be the perfect for this job. And these are 4-watt bulbs, by the way. Insane. But the first thing I ran into is the bulb holder. These bulbs need E27 medium, aka thread system holders, which apparently is not available in my district, and it is expensive as online. Like, are you out of your mind? Like $2 or like $3-4 a holder? Like, bro, I think I found a hidden hole. Like, so long story short, I took a 7-hour bus and grabbed these. Okay, never mind.
I got everything that I need for this, and I feel bad that I didn't record anything throughout the road, but what can I do? I mean, my brain.
Well, obviously, I didn't exclusively gone for that purpose. You exactly know what I mean. So along with that, I grabbed this vintage analog voltmeter to just make it look even more overcomplicated. And if you don't have a context, Crane, basically he makes simple things overcomplicated. And this is a part of his DNA, I mean, which key term is OCD, sort of like. I think I have low-key OCD because like when I think about that way, lives get much more easier. And a dimmer to control the luminance, which I might explain later what exact research I had to go through. I mean, you can see literally this is a fan regulator, but let's pause for a second and let's introduce myself.
Crane here. Here we go. This is your Musa Rover, CEO of BMW. Bismillah Motor Works. I should stop making this kind of jokes, man. Cause like this whole video gonna be like, oh, how to make an eye. So first explanation was how this bulb works. So basically these are LED bulbs and those are LED straps. It's not like this. It's not like these ones. These are like tungsten ones, and these are two different things. You apply electricity, it heats up, and it gives light. And there's a tungsten wire right there that glows up, basically. Okay, however, for these ones, you put AC current here, right? And there's supposed to be some kind of rectifier circuit inside of it. I think, yeah, there is. That is converting into a DC current voltage. Pardon my terminology, like if it was an old Crane, he would have shot me. And then that voltage is going through relay strips, so that's how it's working. Why did I explain it? That will come to the explanation of the choice of the regulator I've been using. It's freaking bright, so you need a regulator. So this is a normal step regulator. These are not bulb regulators. These are fan regulators, and there are like 3 types of them. In a normal, the most crackhead way to explain it is this. Current is like a flow of water, alright? So to stop it, you basically have to put a barrier on it, right? Now for the DC circuits, it's like those resistance. For AC, you can do it like in 3 ways. There are like, one is those old huge ones, that is inductance resistance. I don't know terminology, not very efficient. The second one, controlling by the phase, those regulators that are like smooth, it just like goes up and down. But the problem of those are,
pardon if I'm wrong, but as far as my understanding goes, these regulators cuts the phase to cause resistance to lower the load, so basically lower the fan speed. That's what it's basically used for. But in the process of doing so, it is basically distorting the signal and creating a lot of noise and voltage spikes throughout the whole thing. So if you apply it to this rectifier circuits and everything, the resistance used inside of these will just overheat. Basically it will cook the whole bulb. And this is the one of the reasons it's been replaced with the
capacitive reactance based regulator. So basically when you're doing this, basically you are connecting with different capacitor inside of it through this, increasing this value in this circuit over here. The more you increase this value, the less flow it will go in, so then less power it's going to consume, so then less light will be emitted. And that's what the whole point is.
However, at this phase, I had no specific ideas. How am I gonna put all the pieces together? Like, zero idea. Okay, so I came up with, again, very, 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 very simple blueprint. Okay, bro. Trust me, it is not what it's...
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I know it looks overcomplicated. It's not a explanation. Alright, I'm gonna give you a little bit of context on this one. So long story short, I just used a regular bolt to hold the bulb and the upper socket together, and it's also serving as an electrical node, if that makes sense. I don't know. The other holes are just to connect the rest of the circuit, including the voltmeter and the regulator. So basically this is like evolution but backwards. Obviously it needs to be transparent, so this is literally a honey jar, an abomination. God. By this point I already developed a bulb holder abomination while I was working on the electric circuit of my insanity setup. Moment of truth. Oh, that works. Basically, I modded a bottle cap into a holder to decrease the size. Yeah, and it's literally a Dettol cap, so... I mean, I don't have a 3D printer, come on. And I fit one of these bad boys in the lantern that I renovated last year. Well, oh boy. Well, was it like 2023? Oh, damn. Never mind. Yeah, 2023 was more than last year. Okay. Shh. Okay. Which is powered by this one, and don't get me started on this. And this is just how my brain works, making things overcomplicated, and even though I don't want it to. So this is a DIY polarity flipper. I know, I'm pretty proud of the name. Context. So long story short, my room electric outlet have faulty connection, and for the love of God, I have no idea where it is actually and how to fix it. It's just cooked. God bless that electrician. You're gonna fit this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The left side already have a current. This is the live. You can see. So if I says already, this plug already have a live, which is fine. So then why I have power in this one? Like, is there some capacitive coupling or like this whole board is cursed.
God bless that electrician.
Anyways, this is just a crackhead switch to fix that. Yeah, I know it looks like a pipe.
Oh, wait.
This is a fix to that faulty electrical outlet. Here's how. Zoom in. I'm gonna flip the polarity of that using this. I'm gonna draw the power from that outlet. I will control the live wire through this one, and then this will power this. As simple as that. So long story short, it looks like this. It turned out with this, and this is pretty much works. And here, there is no voltage. There's no voltage. There's no voltage. There's no voltage. And if I shove it in here, I probably can touch it. Yeah, I can. But when I turn it on, this switch, we should get voltage in one side that as we can. Okay, this is a little bit. I'm feeling it. And the other one, there is no voltage. So this is armed, if that makes sense. So that means if I technically, we should be getting a, there we go. This is success. These are literally 40 years plus old switches. I grew up with this one. It used to be on that old home, so I kind of scrapped it out from there. So like it's also a memory, but also at the same time, it just looks cool. You'll be able to see like the wires inside of it, which are steampunk look. And the best part of this, you can pop it open. This is not like glued in, but it's enough strong to hold it. So you do whatever you want to do, and when it's done, pop it in, and it just works. Very modular idea, but it's just what it is. Turn it off. No light. Turn it on. There we go. That means this is our power. Now, I don't know how much power loss is happening and everything, but I don't know. I'm gonna be running like low powered stuff, so it will be probably alright. This will power. I wired it up through this. I know it looks super janky, but this is how my brain works or looks like, so can't do anything about it. So here we go. Alright, guys. Alright, let's pause for a bit and roll it back a little bit, because it's probably cooking your brain cells, so let's cook it even further. Because Dewey says, why not? I love you, man. I miss you. But anyways, here we are. So basically, I'm gonna give you a simple rundown of this absolute abomination of a process. Right off the bat, the first thing I did, man, I gotta stop making these jokes. So right off the bat, the first thing I did was making holes. It's nothing but a cold in the center of the neighborhood. So first of all, what I had to do is make the hole on the cap and on the wood, through which I would pass the bolt through it. Oh my God, just you know, it works as an electrical node and also holds the two parts together. Let's do this. Tight. Soldering iron for the cap and driller for the wood, obviously. And I do not recommend smoking that thing. I don't want to breathe this. Do not, like, really, because that smelled like some boiled plastic Dettol. It was the most disgusting thing. I painted the wood, painted the cap, colored this thing, and colored that thing. Now, what you have to do is, you see these 5 holes. I had to make more holes. Subconsciously, it looks way more like atomic heart, but which will be the other ports through which you can connect the voltmeter and for the rest of the circuit, because, like, you know, you need more bolts to hold that together. Here's a little montage, probably. I'm a farm the view time. So the process was pretty straightforward. Just don't breathe that smoke and you're good to go. That smells really bad. So as we got the holes done, modded the cap to an bulb holder abomination, basically to just decrease the size of it. I'm pretty impressed how it turned out and how it works. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I know it's janky. I don't know why I'm making this video, but it was pretty cool. Alright, so this is the exact fitting I need. So like, see, this just touches that place perfectly, and there is a little bit of opening, so I don't need to make those oxygen holes, and then the rest is just perfect. And let's see, great. So these upper 2 bolts that you see here are our main nodes to power the bulb. Alright, so we're gonna test that if this explodes or it just works. Pop it this, pop this, push it a little bit. Okay, this is armed. Oh, that works. That works perfect. Works. Great. And for the transparent look and to cover it, I used literally the honey jar, like, you know, screwed that thing in, and yeah, I know it's pretty janky. As I probably should just delete this video at this point. Oh my God, this is really messed up. But you know, the glass looks pretty cool, I think so. So the next thing I had to do was finding some way to just fit it on the glass jar, on the opening of the glass jar. A sort of tightening socket that can, you know, stabilize it at this part very easily, like a fitting socket. It needs to be simple. It needs to be enough open for the air to pass, so then at least the plant will survive and is still surviving, which is kind of, I'm surprised by that. Guess what I did? 3 2-inch bolts, like you know, and they would fit nicely. Like, it's pretty easy to buy and it just works. For a little bit of geometry and yes, I need fish, bro. I'm a real Bengal crane, but I hate fish. I don't like fish. Right? I don't like fish. I like snails. Is it a crime?
So I took a rough assumption of the opening and reverse engineered error abomination geometry. Wait, what?
I know it looks like some ritual going on, but
Whoa, 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 hey,
I'm a real Bengal crane.
hey, hey!
A lot of error assumption calculation. Do like 60 degrees, and then these are the 3 points. So I'm just gonna drill 3 holes, and then hopefully they just align properly.
So basically I came up with those 3 points, drilled 3 holes, and shoved the bolts in there. Astaghfirullah.
Pokemon POV crane is back. Oh boy, literally the most insane guy. Yeah, obviously I need a super view of this angle, like literally. This just goes here. Man. It's already like 60 EV footage I have, and I'm shooting more. Bad idea, never try this, but I mean, I drill metal, so I have pretty strong hands. As it seems like. Yo, not gonna lie, these 2 holes are pretty lit.
Hey, 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 hey!
So let's see the moment of truth. This looks crazy good. Oh, okay. Oh, it works perfectly. This is why you were taught those geometry theorems and stuff, and they never teach you how to apply it. So I mean, that fits perfectly, and that looks horribly great. I don't know why.
I was surprised how beautifully it fits, despite of my very rusty math skills.
I haven't put the bolts yet, so from the bottom looks better than from up, which is, I don't know. Let's go. Are we cooked, guys? No, we are not. It is just perfect. We can just push it a little bit, and here we are. Perfect fit. Like, this is insane. But anyways, this is enough.
I don't know, I knew that I would not be able to get the exact point, so I just kind of took the error and then I used probability. So it's like, okay, you do like the task for, I don't know, 10 times with that error, and then you'll find the actual point. That's the practical way to approach it, instead of properly, like, you know, doing the geometry. It's kind of like that, I don't know.
Now this looks like something from Atomic Heart. I think it is some abomination. Like this, it looks like some kind of key. By the way, this is shot on CMF1, so the quality that might not look as GoPro, but yeah. Look at these. Now we're cooking.
We made the upper thing, it fits. Next thing, arrangement.
I'm gonna do the arrangement like this. This orientation, it looks like sort of illusion, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So this will be the front side of it.
So basically, at the end of the day, you know, it was a relief project to my brain to get out of the other editing things of the videos I was making, and to, you know, get back into making stuff. So like when I went in, I just didn't know what to do.
You show it to some random dude, like, like what in the name of, like, what is this, bro? Like, this is so messed up. Just no makes sense, but it just looks cool.
So despite all the conflict and OCD, I just went with a crackhead arrangement because I wanted to cook.
Abomination as it gets. Final design is, I'm gonna put it here somehow, maybe some glue or some, I don't know, and then the regulator will be here like this, which I can glue it in pretty easily. And I think that looks pretty alright, I guess.
So I decided to put the voltmeter on the left and the regulator on the right. I know it looks cooked, it's janked, I know that. I promise one day there's gonna be a proper planned video. Maybe that day never comes, I don't know. But anyways, if it works, that's what matters, alright? So here's the fun part now, we all love wiring.
Alright, so we kinda got ourselves this setup. This is how it so far turned out. And now we have to kinda put the wires in it. Do the wiring. I got a bunch of these. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you have done the Among Us, like those wiring tasks, this is like similar like that. Don't even be scared about that. This was the fun part. Look, maybe I don't know, I have too much time, but there's quite an addicting feeling about sitting down and connecting wires, and I think I did a great job making it look like a I mean, I did a great job making it look like an abomination.
It looks like this. So we did a little bit of all connections, and they're down there. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna do a test drive and then we're gonna bring that. Test bench is ready, and so if I turn on that switch, it should either blow. No, it's not gonna blow up. It should glow. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It is glowing up, but it is glowing up low. So let's see. Maybe it's the regulator. Oh yes, sir. It is the regulator. Okay. That's off. Alright. Low. A little low. I mean, depends on the capacitor. So we have this, and I just used a bunch of colorful wires and used a bunch of nuts to hold them in place. Nothing really interesting. I thought metal slabs would have looked really cool, like those old vacuum electronics and stuff, but you know, I'm probably gonna upgrade it to that, maybe. Yeah, that would have been cool, but you know, never mind. And at last, I had to add that analog voltmeter for that peak abomination steampunk look. So let's add the other part of it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about you, but this looks pretty damn rad. We have to do the final connections and stuff. Let's do this. Just gonna connect it and see what happens. Now, however, at this point I realized that I should have shoved a LED inside of the voltmeter, so then it would show like a UI, like, you know, because obviously how would you see it? Which Crane would have done that, but I am the one who made Crane. Oh. Huh? Light is not glowing, but this thing is working, so interesting. Maybe it's just need a little bit more spin. Oh, did it just, oh no. Okay, push it and then just, okay. All right. If I don't force it enough, this should work. Holy shit. Alright. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Crane. Crane. What is this? Fine. Alright. I do not know. Alright. Great. Alright. Come on, come on. Alright. I stuck it. Stupid. Alright. Alright, this. Oh, fuck. Alright. 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 let's do this. Okay. Why did I make it? I don't know. Do I like it? Maybe yeah. Do I like the process? Yep. Will the plant survive? Yeah, that plant will survive. How do I water the plant? Like, I thought I would make like a full pumping system to look at, to make it even more abominatory. But now what I do is I just pull it out and just water it and put it out. And the best part about this, the plant is actually growing even more because, I don't know, previously it didn't grow much because it was directly getting the sunlight. But now, as I restricted it, it is growing. It's trying to get out of the thing, and that's what I want. So then it will look really well. So this plant grows so much. So this will come out of the whole thing, and the light will be still there, which is the best thing. The leaf will come out, and it will grow even further, which I'm really looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna make a follow-up video about this, but when is the next video? I do not know, really. I mean, probably, trust me, it's gonna be less than 6 months. I'm gonna push something. There are gonna be more videos. Don't worry. What I was doing throughout these days, go find yourself. I'm not answering that thing. All right, that was it. Thanks for watching. It means a lot. And as always, good night, good luck, and keep yourself alive. Look, man, for some people, it takes time. You didn't able to complete something in a certain period of time. That doesn't mean that it's impossible or you're incapable. Some things takes time. They might be fast, they might be strong.
There might be a bunch of buffaloes running to the edge of the cliff.
Ooh, that's a touchy line I said.
Do as much good as you can to the stranger that you meet or the people that in need without expecting good to come to your world. Just do it.
But anyways, some things takes time. Have patience and you got this, bro. You got this, boss run. I don't know how this is a video, but that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for it's professional and unprofessional, but thanks. It means a lot. I'll see you later. Till then, good night, good luck, and keep yourself alive. Yep. And this is literally live, or should I touch this thing? Alright, let me just carefully turn it off. Alright. Also, this last portion is recorded on this Microsoft Lumia 535. Legendary phone. Big W.